Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you some of the worst starting hands in poker. On this table in front of me, I'll be displaying some of the worst starting hands that you can get, and I'll kind of be explaining why they're some of the worst starting hands. Let's get right to it. Firstly, one of the worst starting hands that you can get is a King 7. Now, with this right here, you can see that this is basically just a single high card, okay? So suitedness and connectedness matter when it comes to starting hands. And right here we have a King that's a high card, but then we have a 7, which isn't really anything special. They are unsuited and they're too far away to be connected. If you're looking for suitedness, obviously they have to be the same suit. And with regards to connectedness, you're looking for cards that have a 1 gap between them and sort of a maximum of a 2 gap between them to be considered as being good. And the higher that the cards are with those small gaps, the better. So right here we just have a single high card. On the other hand, we have a Queen and we also have a 3. Now with the Queen 3, once again, they are unsuited and they are far apart. So they really hold no value. I mean, even if you pick up a single pair from a card on the board, the kicker really won't be that good of a card. So with that being said, they're just really not good starting hands. The next one that I want to show you is a Jack and 6. Jack 6, once again, unsuited, very far apart. All three of these hands are basically some of the worst starting hands for the same reasons. You have a single high card and then you have nothing else to go with that high card. They're all unsuited and they're all very far apart. So their suitedness is non-existent and their connectedness is very low, okay? So with that being said, just having a single high card really doesn't get you that far. The chances of it getting you far are very, very slim, I should say. The next one is a 5 and a 2. Now these are closer together than these, but the thing is that they're still low cards, number one, and number two, they have no suitedness, okay? So they're more connected than these, but they're low cards. They're low cards and they have no suitedness. So with that being said, these are still bad starting hands, okay? And the last one that I want to show you is a 7-3. Once again, you can see that these are even further apart than these over here, very far apart, and they're low cards and they're not suited at all. So these are some of the worst starting hands that you can get in poker. Now, suitedness and connectedness matter big time, just like I said before. And even though you see something like a Jack, a Queen, or a King, you might get excited and think, wow, I have a really high card. And you might want to look for a pair on the board. But the thing is, just having a single high card without any suitedness and without any connectedness really isn't likely to get you far. And with regards to poker, it's simply a game of the odds, okay? There's a lot of skill involved, okay? But part of the skill is knowing sort of what the odds are, if the odds are in your favor or if the odds are in your opponent's favor. And with that being said, when you're working with odds, you have to look at what you have, look at what's on the board, and then make a decision based on that. And that's where the skill comes into play. Some of the skill in poker is knowing your starting hand and the chances of you doing well and you going past, being able to bet, being able to raise comfortably, and so forth past the flop. So these are some of the worst starting hands in poker, and these are just examples. So I mean, if you get a Queen and a 6, let's say, and they're unsuited, it's just the same as this. It's still a really bad starting hand. So these are examples that you can use of some of the worst starting hands in poker. Once again, their suitedness is non-existent and their connectedness is very far. These ones are at least decently close, but the thing is that even though they're decently close, they're really, really low. So that kind of offsets that. But that's basically it. In this video, I just wanted to go over some of the worst starting hands in poker. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.